Alright.
We good. We good.
3, 2,
Bye.
1. Blast off.
What is going on, everybody? Big Red here with the man himself, Fernando.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It is episode 55. 55 of the Red Hair Don't Care podcast. Thank you all for sticking with us through 55 glorious episodes.
That's a shout out to the fantasy footballers. They have a soundboard that says 55.
There you go.
And every time someone scores 55 yards, it's 55.
55. Do you remember the 55, the song? 1 + 1 is 55. That was pretty good one. That'll bring it back to E-Bomb's World Day.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Talk about not flying today.
Right? Talk about a TBT. But not only that, today, okay, postponed a day for you guys, so we're doing this live on Dogeday.
Yes.
Okay, we figured it was in the best interest of all our investors, which is you people, that we report to you live as Dogeday is going on.
Live from
New
studio.
York. It's Tuesday night.
Thursday night.
Live from New York, it's Dogeday.
Yes,
420.
let's go.
T.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays to everybody too. That's true.
We could celebrate in New York City. It's not even like a weird thing to say
I know.
anymore.
You could do it outside.
Fucking
Anywhere. Cigarettes are legal.
go puff it up, kid.
Marijuana is legal as well.
You can't buy it anywhere though.
No, not yet. It's coming though.
Yeah, so.
That's coming. So, all right, let's kick things off here, Mr. Fernando. And
Imagine they have like a reversal of these. That's just like
get you
THC.
stoned. That'd be sick. Well, cheers.
Patent pending.
Yeah, it's coming soon. Red Hair Don't Care.
Bang!
Oh, hello. Wowzers. Oh my God. It's been so long. Well, anyway, folks, we're taking Dogecoin to the moon.
I'm gonna have to take like all of this.
Well, that was good.
At Smaltz.
Definitely, yeah, for real.
God.
Smaltz, if you're watching this, and you probably should watch us.
Props.
Listen, we're your clientele. All right, you want your product out there. This is our sales pitch to you. All right, we'll get it done.
Been ripping these 55 times, twice a week,
Yeah.
and on weekends.
Sometimes
if
more.
We have extra.
Sometimes YouTube gets a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Check it out. Hit that.
So yeah,
hit
check
that
us
bell
out.
button. Hit that bell.
Yeah, or hit the email below, and you can email me.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this past weekend, big things went down this weekend, right?
Oh, for chitty chattels.
Big things went down. It was the day. The day came.
The moment ball.
The moment everybody has been waiting for. Everybody's favorite topic on this podcast. Jake motherfucking Paul knocked the fuck out of Ben Askren. Bow. Right in the kisser. Pow. Right in the kisser.
Yeah.
In like 44 seconds.
Yeah, he clapped him.
He slapped the shit out of him. Ben couldn't stand up straight. Knees were wobbling. All
Yeah,
right.
but he got consciousness and he's like, whoa.
Yeah. I think Ben stood up and was like, fuck, I know what this feels like. I'm done.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm not doing this again.
that extra 200K is not even worth another round here. Get after it. Let's go home. Call the limo.
Call it.
Baby, we're rich.
Well,
What did McGregor say? Red got the red panties. We're rich.
Yeah. Break out the red panties, we're rich. That's great. I actually forgot about that line. That's a great line.
Well, that's exactly what happened this weekend, so.
Oh, yeah. Ben Askren got his fucking shit rocked.
So,
and walked out of there with a shit ton of money.
And the biggest smile I've ever seen anyone.
Yeah. Anybody who is a combat sports athlete
After an L.
This dude was cheesing so fucking hard.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Him and his wife looked like they just got married.
And like they hit the lottery, which
Yeah.
they pretty much did, so.
So, I mean, we haven't talked about it here, but we've talked about it all weekend. Him getting more money for this fight than his whole fucking career
Yeah.
is unreal.
So, we found out, okay, to Fernando's point here, that
Private investigators.
Ben Askren made more money in the Jake Paul fight than he has his entire combat sports career. Let that sink in.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Did it sink in yet? Okay, because that is fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Which now, good thing you brought this up, because I wanted to touch on this and I forgot about it until right now.
Right, meow?
Right, meow. So this is why I feel these MMA guys are so fucking thirsty to fight Jake.
Well, the retired ones are, yeah. And that's probably why, like, Frank Mir was on and stuff like that. Because they never got paid back in the day.
I mean, they still really don't get paid now.
Well, now they're starting to.
I mean, but not... You're not making $1 million a fight.
Not Jake Paul.
Not
money.
Jake Paul money.
That's like,
You know, and these guys are going to go out and fight Jake Paul and
what's his face?
make $500,000, $750,000 for one fight.
No big deal. Like Nate Diaz is like one of the better fighters, I would say, of all time.
Yeah.
Him and his brother. And they have, like, no money.
No.
For, like, what they do. Like, his face is falling off of his skull, and he's got no money.
And he wants to fight Jake Paul now. Wonder why.
Well, he's done with rocks, so he'd probably fight him for nothing. He'd literally step in there and, like, he'd probably pay to fight him, actually. Honestly.
Pay to fight Jake?
Yeah, he'd be like, I'll give you $100,000 if you let me step in the ring with you.
Okay.
Jake Paul would be like, no. That's stupid.
Jake Paul will be like, well, we're putting it on pay-per-view, so everything that goes to you is going to me.
So you watch it? Did you watch Impulsive today?
I did not watch it today.
God, am I reporting things before you now?
Yeah, well, I actually had to go to work today.
Same.
Yeah, but...
I only watched half of it, or listened to half of it. I didn't have headphones on the train today, which was brutal.
Ooh, that is rough.
Yeah, so I was just staring at the walls.
In the germ tube.
Yeah, seriously. There was like a Budweiser can that was like swooping back and forth, and I was like, oh, this is pretty entertaining. It's like watching a tennis match. But
I heard Jake Paul was on it.
Yeah, they were all trashed on the show.
Yeah,
like,
they must have recorded it like at the after party.
No, so they recorded it at 1 p.m. the day after.
Okay.
And like one of them kind of had life, and everyone else was just like...
Probably Mike, because Mike's sober.
Yeah, they're all like banged up, and like every so often they just get like random bursts of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was Mike. He's actually the loudest one of them all.
Oh, yeah.
But, what was I going to say?
But he had some life and everybody else was kind of dead.
Yeah, they're all rocking on like 2 hours of sleep. And like, this is the latest we've ever been in the studio. And, like, it's like 1 o'clock here. Like 1 o'clock, jeez.
Yeah.
Not late at all.
They get a little done early.
Got in at 8 a.m. last night for the party. But like, they're partying with like everyone.
Yeah, the party looks sick.
Apparently Chuck Liddell just shows up to every single party.
Good for him.
And I mean, yeah, exactly. No one's really gonna tell him.
No, you gonna tell Chuck Liddell to leave?
Yes.
I don't think so.
And funny story that they told on it. Mike was like telling a story about Chuck being at one of the parties and just like staring him down from across the room. And he's like trying to like dodge him, like go somewhere else, this and that. And like Chuck's just like eyeing him like left and right. And finally he goes, "I'm sorry, man." And Chuck's just like told him I would get him. He turned to his buddies and just walked away.
That's great. Good for Chuck. At least he's got a sense of humor about it.
Yeah, he's a psycho.
He is a psycho. That's a fact. But yeah, everybody talks shit about Jake Paul the whole time, thinking that this fat, dumpy ass Ben Askren was gonna knock him out.
They were calling for You're calling for Ben Askren and Nate Robinson fight.
Next.
Yeah.
Probably be a better one than Jake Paul and...
Well, that's what they're saying. They're like, probably put my money on Nate Robinson at this point.
I would.
Yeah, jeez.
For sure. Maybe Ben can open up for Jake next time. You know?
That was the other thing I realized about this card that was much different than the last card. There's no, like, secondary fight of, like, notable people.
Well, I think they tried to use Frank Mir for that.
Yeah, he was, like, 3 fights ahead.
Yeah, so I think the planning of that was that, you know, people are here to watch. You get the MMA side, right?
Yeah.
So you get Frank Mir. Frank Mir's the second fight. People are going to tune in for the second fight. And then hopefully stay. You know?
I guess.
It's like a marketing ploy.
Well, I was just thinking, I was like, fucking, they had Tyson on the last one.
Well, that was the thing. So that was like the first, the first go at this was with the Tyson.
Was Tyson the main card?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why. But, yeah. The whole thing was insane. Like,
It was crazy.
I kind of want to, like, rewatch it because I, like, don't believe, like, half the shit happened. You know, like, just, like, majority of it's just, like, what is...
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like, I was just, like, I don't even know. I would have paid $50 just to watch Jake Paul and, like, Ben Askren fight for 40 seconds rather than watch that whole thing. I would have paid $60 just to watch those 40 seconds. Then the whole
Well, I think the thing, too, was, like, some of, like, the singers that they had on weren't, I mean, they're, like, famous, but they're not, like, they're only famous because, like, TikTok, their songs are huge on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then if they sing other songs that you don't know that's not on TikTok, you're like, what the fuck is this? What is she doing? Why is she singing this?
Well, Bieber forgot that he had another song. Did you see that?
Yeah, he walked off.
He walked off and he's like, oh, I got another one. My bad, guys. And he's like, kept like trying to like hype up the crowd. There's no crowd.
There's no crowd. It's like 14 people in the entire arena and he's trying to jack him up.
Wild.
He's basically screaming at Logan Paul and his crew.
And, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like, no one was fucking...
There was nobody there.
Oh, God.
Nobody there.
And like, just the photos that came out of this are ridiculous.
Some like very good ones too. Like the picture. Did you see the one of like right after Jake hit him, and he kind of went like, you know, like tuned.
Tuned?
Why did tuned come out?
Dead fished?
Yeah, like, and he's like just about to hit the mat, and his face is like.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
Well, like, the fight itself, like, I'll say this, I would actually enjoy the actual fight.
Yeah.
I wish it kind of went a little longer and, like, had maybe punches on 2 hands that I can count on 2 hands.
Yeah.
But not 3 punches.
Not knocked out after the 3rd punch.
Yeah. I think Ben hit him once and Jake hit him twice.
And that was it.
Some schoolyard bullshit.
Yeah.
But,
it really was.
Some cafeteria nonsense. And, no, but the photos that I'm referring to are, like, I saw a picture of Jack Harlow, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Yep, I saw him there.
And, Chris Freeeeee. I don't even know. He's a YouTuber. He's a skinny guy that always, like, flexes in the mirror, and he's just like... Yeah,
oh, I know who he is. Yeah.
I think he's part of, like, the Tatro crew.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually a thing or not.
Yeah, Jimmy Tatro's guys.
But it was
I think he is.
It was those 3 in a photo. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And then I saw Jack Harlow, Pete Davidson, and Jake Paul. And, like, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, are all these people actually here, or is just someone just ripping Photoshop right now?
Well, the best thing was the bread bag.
Camera dive, we're back.
Sorry about that, folks. Ran into a little technical difficulty there, but...
It's been a long weekend.
Yeah, it has been a long weekend, that's a fact.
Apparently it's still going, because...
Yeah. Can't stop.
Still goddamn exhausted.
Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning, am I right?
I know, I've been drinking coffee all day.
Yep. Me as well. But yeah, there was some serious faces at this show, at this fight, rather. And,
it was absurd.
Yeah. Oh, so I was talking about the bread batch, right?
Yeah.
So the bread batch put up a thing of a picture of Addison Rae, which everybody should know who Addison Rae is by now. If you don't.
Dating Jack Harlow.
Dating Jack Harlow.
Right?
But they put up a picture of Addison Rae and Sugar Sean.
Oh, God.
So they tagged Sugar Sean as Jack Harlow.
Oh, boy. They do kind of look alike. I'll
a little bit.
That, but you gotta know both of those two.
Yo, the comments were like, yo, that's Sugar Sean. It was like, Sugar Sean's taking Jack's girl.
Did they live up to it, or they just left it out there? Like, fuck it, we made a mistake.
I think they just left it.
I love that.
I think they just let it rock. Part of me thinks it was done on purpose. But let's see. I'm pulling up Bread Batch right now.
Stirring the pot.
Bread Batch always stirs the pot. Yeah, right. Look, see, that's Sugar Sean.
Jesus.
And then Sugar Sean commented on it like the hands up emoji.
I love Sugar Sean.
Someone goes, Sugar Sean at Sugar Sean MMA. Damn, Sugar left my ass off. Get it. George Janko, Sugar Sean, you're Jack Harlow? He goes, I am indeed.
Sugar Sean.
But I'm pretty sure they just left it.
Having an eventful day out there.
Oh, so they put that up, and then next one up was Addison Rae response to Jack Harlow dating rumors. And it's a tweet from her that says, I'm single. Ouch.
Whoa.
That's rough.
What's going on?
What in the world?
See, like, that's the kind of shit that came out of this. You know?
Oh, yeah, it's like...
Oh, boy.
Wow, so this pay-per-view event is now in the top 10 best-selling boxing pay-per-views of all time. This past weekend.
They have the top 10?
Yeah, so number 1, Mayweather vs. Pacquiao. 4.6 million. I guess that's...
Mayweather McGregor, probably, right?
Mayweather McGregor's next, 4.3. Mayweather De La Hoya, 2.4. Mayweather Canelo, 2.2. Holyfield Tyson, 2. 1.9.
That's pretty impressive, because that was a while ago.
Yeah. Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., 1.6. Tyson versus Holyfield, 1. 1.5. Tyson McNeely and Mayweather versus Cotto, 1.5. And then Jake Paul versus Askren, 1.5. Not bad.
How about it?
Not freaking bad. That's
Benny Askren.
That's some shit. So, but yeah, that was part of the madness that took place this weekend. So, fuck all you guys. Alright? Jake Paul is continuing his path to be the best boxer of all time. And I'll be here when he's there. So, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
So I'll end talk on this. I won't talk about the fight. Jake Paul kicked his ass. But the whole show itself was basically a pay-per-view. This is the end.
Yeah.
Where just random fucking people were popping up for no apparent reason,
Yep.
and then just doing stupid shit and leaving.
That's how it goes.
That's the only comparison I have for this.
Yeah, I like it. That's a pretty good.
Have you ever seen This Is the End?
I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen the entire.
It's a movie. It's not great, I'll put it that way, but there's a lot of people in it.
Is it like The Expendables? Remember how The Expendables just had every like old ass fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean Stallone,
Pretty much,
Schwarzenegger,
yeah.
all them.
So I would say it's like, they didn't mean to do this, but I would say it's a parody of The Expendables.
Nice.
And just normal life.
I like it.
The Expendables and what the fuck ever else.
Hmm.
So.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, I did today watch a very funny vlog. Do you know Iraq?
The country?
No. The guy, the YouTuber Iraq.
No, I don't.
So, he's now like kinda in the same ring as Logan Paul and them. So he moved in with Logan's friend George, the other guy that is on the podcast with them. So this guy's big thing is he got kind of famous on YouTube because he would sneak into events.
Oh, I think you were mentioning this too.
Yeah. So like the first time he met Logan, he snuck in and asked Logan Paul for a job. It was like, listen, man, like, I think you should hire me and all this. And Logan was like, all right, well, listen, take this email, send your resume here. He goes, no, I got my resume on me. He's like, can you just take it now? And handed out a piece of paper, and it was, it just said, like, resume, I'm good. Am I hired? Check yes or no.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
So that whole thing was, I think, the first fight. It might have been Jake's first pro fight for DAZN. So this guy snuck in and pretended to be a reporter for DAZN. So he got through with like fake credentials and all that shit, which was kind of crazy. And then
heard that one before.
Yeah. So for this fight, he did the same thing. He snuck into the Jake Paul fight, and his plan was he had somebody, like one of his followers, printed out like the world's biggest Band-Aid. Mm-hmm. Right? So the thing was like, had to be like 10 feet long. It was fucking huge. Takes this Band-Aid to the party the night before, has all these famous YouTubers and famous people there sign it, and then somehow gets somebody that he knows that was working the event, gets him passes to get in, puts a Triller shirt on. Now he's walking backstage because his job, like his goal of the video was, after Ben got knocked out, was to give him the world's biggest Band-Aid.
Signed by all these people.
Signed by everybody.
So speaking of getting a paycheck.
So Eric got in, hid the Band-Aid in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium somewhere, went, snuck down backstage with the Band-Aid, found Ben walking back to his locker room, and walks up to him and goes, hey Ben, he goes, I got a Band-Aid for you. Ben's like, nah, I'm good. He goes, Ben looks at whoever he's walking next to, he goes, this asshole's just doing this for clout.
Classic.
I was like, that's good. That's pretty good. Good for you, Ben.
I was gonna say I don't mind Ben that much. I mean,
nah,
he seems like a pretty fucking cool dude.
Pretty normal too,
yeah.
Not like.
But
it's, you know what though, he really did make out big on this.
He's a genius.
He went up. He got like 900,000 followers out of this.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
That's all you really need to say. He's a genius.
Even Logan Paul tweeted about it. Right? I think I showed you this weekend what Logan said, where it was like, if you think Ben Askren's not an absolute mastermind. Here you go. So it says, Ben Askren came on my podcast and said he was a genius. At first I doubted him, but after convincing the world he had a chance of beating Jake, exploding on social media, and collecting a massive bag, even though he lost, that man won. Genius.
What's that like? Was that like 5 a.m?
It was 2 a.m.
It's close enough. Actually, not really. That's like right after the fight. Probably had it in his drafts.
Yeah. And then Logan tweeted out a video of Jake knocking Ben to Floyd Mayweather.
You see this?
Floyd Mayweather, you see this? So that's everybody's favorite topic, Jake Paul there.
Yeah, this
all right, he won. Fuck you guys. He's going to win again. And I'm going to say it again. Fuck you guys again. So we'll see what's next for Mr. Paul. It's
I hope he does like a day event next time.
What do you mean, like a whole
during the day?
Yeah. So not that you're staying up all night to watch it.
Jesus.
No, I feel you on that.
We were literally and our room didn't know what was going on.
Not a clue.
So literally no one knew.
Not even a clue.
There's a lot of question marks happening.
Yeah.
So, and I was a lot of it.
FYI, we had a boys' weekend, so.
Yeah, so.
You know how that went.
And just like people were popping out and like no one's like this and that. And I think like Ice Cube fucking performed.
Yeah. Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg together.
Yeah. Jeez. And like the commentators like,
who's it? Mario Lopez?
Yeah, like their attempts to be cool around Snoop Dogg are starting to piss me off.
So bad.
Yeah, like
so bad.
Like just
let Snoop be
Dogg.
Snoop.
It's Snoop, like you literally know what Snoop Dogg does.
Everybody knows what Snoop Dogg does.
Like it's a joke.
Snoop Dogg won $2 million off that fight.
Did he?
Yeah.
I bet on Jake. Jake was saying on this podcast that a lot of sports books had him as the underdog.
Really?
And I said, "What sports book was that?"
Yeah, not ours.
'Cause ours didn't even have you. And if they did, and you're an underdog, we weren't playing roulette at all.
No.
Until after.
That would have been the way to go.
But
we won some money on Mr. Paul.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Could have won more.
Could have won more, but
Next time I see an Uber driver step on the scale, putting the house down. But jeez.
Yeah, that was bad. Absolutely bad. But he did it. He is, I hate to say, his next step might be Connor. Because I don't think anybody is going to generate that amount of money. You know, Connor might be the only one that can.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to this, like, theatrical event that was this weekend. That he can't do like another not top tier person.
Oh yeah.
Because no one's gonna watch it.
No, now he has to.
Yeah.
You know what though? For like in his defense, like he tries. You know, these people are just not. They weren't taking his shit.
Yeah.
You know, Ben was the one that took it. Genius. Man's a genius. The real man of genius.
Yeah. Next time he fights, so in like 2 months, I'm checking the music performers first.
Yeah.
I don't know 50% of them. I'm not tuning in until...
You're full of shit because you'll be sitting right next to me
until 1 o'clock.
watching it.
Until 1 o'clock. Oh, we should have watched the UFC. Oh, we have UFC this weekend too. We should have watched the UFC card, whatever it was, and then turn that off, and Jake Paul would have been like walking in.
Well,
or had dual screen.
Could have had dual screen. We didn't think that far ahead, and it was not that type of vibe.
Amber only had one TV.
Yeah, if we had 2 TVs, that would have been fine.
Put in the reviews.
God damn. Put them on Yelp. Get them on Yelp. Maybe you'll tweet at him. Oh, speaking of tweeting at people, who's playing tonight?
The Islanders?
No. Marist men's lacrosse.
Oh, the boys were freed.
The boys have been freed.
It's about time.
About fucking time. All right, I did it. It only took the AD of Marist blocking me on Twitter, okay, for him to let the boys play.
Yeah, so they're probably playing right. They're actually they are playing right now.
Are they?
So I'll check the score.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
But literally, it took way too fucking long to.
Unreal. The whole situation is fucked. It really is, and like these, I don't understand the fact that. Oh jeez. Well.
Kerner, if you're listening. Hilarious tweet.
Yeah.
Can't read it out loud, but hilarious.
Yeah, pretty good. Shit, now I forgot where I was going.
The Marist,
so Marist had, what, they had a 1.2% outbreak on campus, right? Shut the campus down.
Yeah.
In-class learning went back. Sports were still at a halt while the rest of the conference was playing. Marist lacrosse only played about 1 game, and then they got shut down, I think, right after the game, right?
Yeah, right after. So they had 11 practices in 1 game.
Yeah.
Which is absurd for
absolutely absurd.
Division One.
So they were making these boys sit on the sideline, all right, making them get the C-word test 4 days a week. Never had 1 positive the entire time, and wouldn't let them play.
They stopped. Yeah.
They stopped them. So, what does one oversized and one bigger adult do? You take to Twitter. All right. I started calling out Marist left and right, and I mean my tweets were a little more ugly than yours, I would say, but
yeah, I was just like, good morning. Literally, I think I tweeted, "Good morning, sports world. It looks like a good day to let the boys play."
Hashtag free Marist.
Yeah.
Mine were at Marist AD. Get your fucking heads out of your asses. It's time to wake up. All right, let these boys play. The only reason they're at your shitty ass school is to play sports. So
yeah, so my whatever child, if I have a child that wants to go to school up in Poughkeepsie, not happening.
Not happening. Never.
Go north.
No, you're going south. Go south.
Our boys got a goal and an assist right now.
Yeah. What's the score?
8-4.
8-4 us.
Marist, yeah.
Let's go. The boys are back. The boys are buzzing. Marist is up.
I hope they put up 25.
Yeah. To be in the top 25. So that was the craziest thing about the whole thing was how they haven't played and they were still getting top
votes.
25 votes. Which good for the lax community. Right?
They know their shit.
You know?
What's going on?
To the point where, did I tell you I DM'd Insider Lacrosse?
Do they answer?
They didn't answer. I think they read it though.
They were reaching out to our source inside the board.
So I reached out to them and said,
"Yo, you should check this out."
I said, "Listen, you guys understand what's going on here. Like I know you guys know what's happening." I was like, "But this needs to, like,
needs more clout.
It needs some more attention here." I was like, "Whatever you guys can do. Like I know it's not your place to call out a school or a program, whatever.
Department.
But I was like, something's got to be done."
You put something out, we'll call them out for
Yeah.
that. That was the other thing. I couldn't figure out who the fuck to tweet at from ESPN. I don't know who like the
lax
lacrosse
guy. Paul Rabel.
I was gonna tweet at Rabel. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I tagged Rabel on
I think
something.
he was a little busy with PLL and stuff.
Yeah. But so the funny thing was, Insider Lacrosse, the day after I DM'd them, and I definitely had nothing to do with this, but they put out that article about them not playing.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, thank you, folks. You're welcome. I did it. I got something done here.
But what I enjoyed about it, not really enjoyed about it, but enjoyed about the arc of what happened was, like, I didn't even know, because Joey was whoever was so quiet about everything going on, and I was just like, and I saw a tweet that like, they're like, "Oh, another game canceled," and I texted them, I'm like, "What the fuck's going on over there? Like, have you guys played since that first canceled game?" And he's like, "No, we haven't played. We can't practice. Like, they got us this and that." And I was like, "Okay, like, this is bullshit."
Yeah.
And
time for the Downey boys to step in here and take this.
I literally just like, I was just like, I'm gonna tweet at him every day and see what happens. Like,
if we were like, let's peaceful protest their ass somehow, like, I was like, get a sick picture of the entire team. I was like, I'll post it. I'll make sure it gets around.
That's what I said. I was just like, have a sit-in, get on the field, literally just sit 6 feet apart from each other, like every spot, have everyone there.
Measure out with long poles. Yeah. Okay, it's already 6 feet. I like that, right?
That's good stuff.
I know shit.
Yeah, literally just poke
each other with a long pole so you know you're 6 feet.
And that's actually a good point. I mean, Marist, like lacrosse, they're always 6 feet apart from whoever they're playing, so it doesn't even matter.
True.
Just Dangle City. But anyway, but like I was just like, take the picture, put it on the internet. The internet will do the rest.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even close. And I guess I don't even know if they like tried to do that or whatever. But I know our source was banging on the door and wasn't thrilled.
Yeah, he was not having it.
So
rightfully so. And then, you know, like, let's be real. His last year got canceled, so he came back for another, just for it to happen again.
Well, this is also what, like, comparing two different sports and two different athletes, but this is exactly what the fuck happened to Justin Fields and Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Because they canceled most of their games, and like, if they weren't as good as they were, they probably would have been in the playoffs, and Justin Fields probably wouldn't be
anybody.
Yeah, like in the top whatever. But
it's fucked. The whole situation's fucked.
Yeah, and
the fact that he told us last night that they were playing today, so he told us on Monday night that they were playing Tuesday night, but they weren't allowed to practice Monday night.
Yeah.
So
like riding a bike. Boys are out there just
8-4, whatever it is.
Just buzzing around. Put up 50 on them.
Yeah, for real.
No offense to
who is it?
Quinnipiac, but
fuck Quinnipiac. Fuck those assholes. They got to play the entire time. You guys didn't.
They
so
should be ready. Well, and I guess
if you guys demolish them like I know you will, Quinnipiac should sit the sideline for the rest of the year.
Well, in Quinnipiac's defense, which is bullshit to their part, they don't have any film on them. So
that is a good point.
What are they supposed to do?
That is a good point. You have no film.
So not only was Marist Lacrosse screwing Marist Lacrosse, they were also screwing other teams.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
So fuck them all over the board.
So no one likes Marist.
Fuck the whole thing.
Marist AD. At Marist AD. Wow. Get original, man.
Yeah, right. Pull up my thing. Read my tweet to Marist.
Are they all still up there?
It should still be up. I don't delete anything. I don't pull that shit. I don't even remember how long ago it was. But then I saw the tweet this morning and got all jacked up. And my day was made.
A lot of Doge tweets.
Yeah, well, Dogecoin's going to the moon, so the Doge army on Twitter is unfucking real. Unreal. And I'm kind of upset that this is a lackluster Doge movement day. You know, just sitting at like 32 cents. Just at 3,500% return.
There you go.
It's a rough life.
The Inside Lacrosse article.
Yeah.
At Marist AD. Dust off your reading glasses for this one. Oh, this one was colorful. At Marist AD, I think it's time you removed your heads from your asses and stop robbing these kids of what they came to your school to do. Play. Which was probably the only reason these athletes chose to go to your school in the first place. Wake the fuck up. And then just to give everyone at home perspective on the different side of the table here. From Fernando. At Marist AD, this team has represented at Marist on a national level and handled this situation like professionals. Let the men play, they earn that right. If in-person classes are allowed, there should be no excuse for why athletics aren't allowed.
Now, who said what? You get one guess.
Oh, man.
And then there was another one like weeks before that, too. I got pissed off at like 4 in the morning when I couldn't sleep.
That coffee's got like heart racing like crazy.
There you go. That's what you need in life.
I don't know. Might be the Marist talk.
That too, but... But yeah, well, at least the boys are back. The boys are playing. That's,
They deserve it.
That's really all that matters. Alright,
Rotten Hell is trending on Twitter.
Ooh.
Guess why?
Yeah. But yeah, the boys are back. Boys are playing. We're psyched. Alright, maybe we'll get up to a Marist game now if they let them play the rest of the season, which would be nice.
But like if
I was very tempted to like just pick you up after work today and drive up to the game.
Hey, I was halfway there. I was in the city.
I would have loved to have seen the Marist AD in person.
Hey, man.
Oh, that was the other thing, was I tweeted at the Marist AD because he tweeted a picture of open office hours. So it was like office hours from, Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m., whatever it was.
Be there.
It was like anybody's welcome. And I was like, well, looks like I'll be seeing you next Thursday, asshole.
Oh,
so.
Boy. Down she goes.
Oh, jeez. That's a great account. Because I'm a guy.
Oh, Lord.
Scorpion.
Pretzel.
Oof. But let's check in on Dogecoin real quick.
Yeah, so why we delayed this episode, expecting a ginormous jump in this, I guess is come tomorrow. So by the time you're listening to this,
it should be jumping.
It's going to be wild.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Last episode, when we were talking about this, we were jacked the fuck up, and it was at 25 cents.
Not to 33, and it's down.
Today's episode is down to 33 cents. I mean, still pretty jacked up about this shit, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so you gotta look at the chart as a whole. So let's check out the chart. I'll look at the chart. The chart?
Chart?
I'll say chart again one more time.
We get a chart?
Let's do 1 week.
Look at the last week.
Yeah, sweet.
You know, like...
Yeah, last week's got the most. What the flubber is going on here?
What are you doing?
I thought I saw a better chart. I guess I'll just use this one.
The 1 week chart? The 1 week chart's pretty good.
Yeah, but what is this? What is this number here? Oh, so this is it, 13 cents.
Yeah.
Which is when this was active for us, and then, whoa, whatever happened here.
April 16th, it jumped up to like 46 cents. And then settled back around 26.
There seems to be a 4 a.m. trend, just for the record. So 4:20 a.m.
Yep.
Tonight. Get your...
Yeah, so like 6 a.m. yesterday, it was at 42. So, you know what?
I'll take it.
Listen, I'm all for the hype. I love the hype around it, and the tweets that were going on about it, and it's dope.
Yeah.
It's just dope.
I think a lot of stuff happened like today. That
yeah,
everything can't just happen at once, but it usually does. That's like the other
Yeah.
thing about the world. Like it's kind of when it rains it pours.
When it rains, it pours. All right, so Reddit Stonks Trading tweeted an hour ago. Today isn't over. Chin up, Dogecoin faithful. Doge bends, but it don't break. What a week. Well, I'm with it.
Let's get it. So let's compete out
You know?
there.
And everybody's all pissed off at me because I get them to buy it, and now they're like, oh, well, it didn't skyrocket. I'm like, yeah, well, listen, I told you about it when it was 9/10 of a penny, so you should have bought it then, assholes.
Yeah, if you're so conservative about your investments,
Yeah.
you can't expect it to go up in one day.
I know, so...
That's not how stocks or anything like that works.
Enjoy your mutual funds, pal.
Yeah.
All right? You know who you are.
Get your 2%.
And I know you're watching. You're 3% a year. Yeah, nice
3%.
return. I got
Nice.
3,300 in 4 months, pal.
48 cents of dividends every 3 months. 30-day dividend yields. Come on.
Oh, man. But I am so riding this till it dies.
Yeah, there's no point in selling them.
No.
Actually, I was talking to... speaking of Doge, I don't know if I said it yet, actually. Maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. I was in the elevator today,
Uh-huh.
and so to go up to my office, we had to take the freight elevator because we're under construction right now. So I took the freight with, like the elevator guy. No ups and down jokes. Those are kind of old. But so hey, what's going on, man? Like, what do you know? Like, what's up? Like, how's your day? And he's like on his phone. He's like, yeah, I'm just checking to see if my retirement fund's going up. And I was like, oh yeah, you got Dogecoin or what? And he's like, hell yeah, man. Oh, I got that shit. And I was just like, how much you got? Like, whoa, what are we looking at? And he's like, yeah, I'm pretty good. He's like, my cousin.
I mean, this shit hits $1, I'll be pretty fucking happy.
I don't even know what I would do.
I have a quasi-exit plan. But so far it's changed every like 4 hours. So.
Yeah, I think my exit plan is in a casket.
Yeah. At this point too.
Or
it's funny because
a fucking rocket ship.
It was funny because I was talking to the boys today, and one of them, Mike, who was with us this weekend, was like, I was telling him like, I think I'll do this, maybe sell off a little bit, so I get some money out of it, some decent money out of it, and then take the rest of it till it absolutely dies. And he was like, well, after seeing what you've done on the roulette table recently, he goes, I firmly believe you will take that until it dies.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, like, it's like so weird that like, just the complete opposite of like gambling, I guess. Like it's like holding it forever is like kind of the smart way about going about it, I would say. But like selling it is like the gambling version of this.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Doge to the moon. That's all I gotta say about it.
I'm sorry. I really thought about selling it at like 12 cents.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, this is nuts. I gotta need the money too.
This is knuckle futz. Let me get out of this.
I could really use this $1,000 right now. Not a 12-cent stock that I have, but I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Plus, like the whatever. So here, riddle me this, listeners. If you're planning on selling, you're gonna lose 40% of that anyway.
Yeah.
So why don't you just keep it for a year?
Yeah. So what's the point?
You lose 25% or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Plus, in a year, it's gonna be a lot more.
$12.
$4.20.
$4.20. I really thought today it was gonna hit $4.20.
Dave's still young.
I mean, yeah, it is still early. I'm not. Listen, Europe is just waking up.
Yeah, 420 didn't start in Europe yet, did it?
420 just hit in Cali.
Or are we? Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So they're probably kicking right now, and they're like, "Oh, whoa."
Yeah. So.
What was that stock you were telling me about earlier?
What's that one?
Is that the meme one?
I saw a funny TikTok today, where it was like the movie song. You know, the hopeful for today. That one.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, it was a stock guy, so a stock talk guy.
Stock talk.
And he was like, you know, he posted the video up, and it was like the first screen was like, you know, listening to some idiot on the train talk about Dogecoin, and it was like, you know, 3 boys buying it together.
Yeah.
And then it was like one guy selling it, and it was like, you know, Jordan sold at a penny and made, I don't know, $12,000 off of it. And it was like, you know, Tim sold at 15 cents and made whatever. And then it was like, you know, it was like Ben forgot that he bought 2.2 million shares of it and currently can retire and like buy the whole country of Australia or some shit. It was hysterical. I was like, that's kind of...
See, like back in my educated days that were uneducated, I would have 100% put every single dollar that I had into it.
Oh yeah.
Just for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that's. I mean.
And then you made his money at the bar.
Facts. Big facts.
But literally, like, oh god, I don't even know. Now I'm like itching for the next thing.
Maybe it's Safe Moon.
That's too much of a hassle for me to find. You told me not to look it up. I was
know.
literally frightened to look it up. I thought it was like something bad. I was sitting in my office. I was literally the only one in my office that I was like, I can't open it. It wasn't just like cameras or something in here.
No, I said not to open it up because it's only like, it's like 1,000th of a penny.
Yeah.
And you would have done everything in your power to get it right there.
Well, if it was an easy purchase, I would have. But it seems very difficult.
I don't know. The step-by-step programming I got from today is pretty self-explanatory.
That's what I mean. I don't want more than one step.
Fair
I
enough.
want buy. I want million. I want confirmed.
Confirmed.
I want 3 steps.
I mean,
that's where the world.
Not gonna lie. After this, I'm probably gonna fuck around and get it anyway. So that's.
Can we just people at home buy HCMC?
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. Oh, I'm dead in the water in that, I think, by the way.
You think so?
Sorry, Dad. Just for now, but it's gonna go up eventually. So the you know how we were talking about the split stock yesterday?
Yeah.
So the CEO came out today and said that they do not want to do the split stock, which would have took everything and taken off, or they're like the reverse split or whatever the fuck it's called. And he's like, we're not going to do that now because we don't have liquidity for it, but we are raising money to get said liquidity for a reverse stock option. And then he's like, and then from there we will notify our shareholders
of what is going
of
on.
what happened, because he probably looked at the demographic and was like, oh, these are all Reddit people. Most of them probably don't know.
Yeah. Well,
or the lead person knows. Everyone else in the thread doesn't.
No, not a shot.
And I'm in there.
Well, you never know. I mean, it's not worth selling, so.
What, HMC?
Yeah.
No, I'm shot.
Take that shit to the grave.
I'm hoping that one day I shatter my phone and just forget all my passwords. And then one day I go in and I'm like, oh, I think I have a Fidelity account. I'll check that out. I'm like, look at it. It's like, oh, HMC is worth $100.
Hello.
That's,
that could play.
That's $76 million.
Pretty much. That wouldn't suck.
Right? I think it is. This is the other thing I do with stocks. Like, oh, if it goes this
if
high,
it goes to here, what's this?
76.50.
Yeah, well, that's like the Wall Street chat I'm in.
7.6 million.
Okay.
That's not enough anymore.
The Wall Street chat I'm in, I was like telling them about Doge. They don't like it, of course, which is fine. And more coins for me to buy. And they were like, so what's your exit plan? I was like, my exit plan is going to be when I have $1 million.
Yeah.
It's like, that's my exit plan. So, of course, within seconds, one of them replies with, all right, well then your sell price is this. I was like, damn, that was quick.
What was it?
Seven something, I think.
$7? It's not that far away.
I know.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was like $6 or $7, whatever the fuck it was. But I'll take it.
That's the other thing. I was looking at, I got Coinbase today because, you know how I said I didn't have my phones on the train? That's why I got Coinbase, because I was curious. So I downloaded Coinbase, and they have all these cryptos on here. Doge, you can't trade on it yet.
No.
But
when that happens, boy, oh boy.
But like a bunch of these are, like here, there's like here, Cardano.
Mm-hmm.
Cardano was at 5 cents.
Beginning of the year.
May 14th. And
Is that $1.20 now?
yeah, so less than a year. It's at $1.25, and it hit high, like $1.50.
Nice.
Today.
Yeah, no, they have some cool stuff.
So they got Polkadot. This is one you liked, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. There we go.
It plummeted for a while, Polkadot, but now crypto's kind of cool. I want to actually do like more research on it and like figure it out, kinda, because I really don't get it. But we'll brush up some facts for you people, and we'll get it from there.
Responsibility. Fuck responsibility.
Fuck responsibility.
That scene also is just like, it's so funny that it's like,
what is it? You sell when I say you sell.
It's pretty close to like what's going on.
Oh yeah.
And it's about like the banks tanking in 2008.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was, I don't even know.
2008, I think.
But like, he's like, we have a responsibility to our shareholders and the banks. Responsibility? Fuck the bank. Fuck responsibility. And the banks, we need them to suffer. I want them to feel the pain.
And then what is it? I say when we sell.
Yeah. I say when we sell. I say when we sell.
I say when we're gonna fucking sell. That's pretty much me.
Yeah.
Currently me. So.
I literally watch that scene like every so often, like every night.
I like it.
Before I go to bed.
6 times a day. Every time I check Dogecoin, I watch it.
Yeah. Think about it, tweeted it up.
That would be good. That's a good tweet. So. Alright, well I think we're going to wrap this episode up here. We do apologize that the Dogecoin madness was not as fun as we thought it would be.
It'll be fun for you guys
but,
tomorrow.
Yeah. So we'll go. Maybe we'll like coincide Instagram stories as we're going, as the day's going on.
Well, all the shareholders are at the Marist game.
That's true.
So they can't actively trade.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone else is selling because they're like, why is it not moving?
Yeah.
Everyone's at Marist, like, watching the Red Foxes get Geno Smiths.
And tons of Bardowskis.
Yeah.
But
And just ripping nylon left and right.
Top corner, bottom corner, 5 holes. Behind the back, through the legs. You know the deal.
Question mark, exclamation points. Winking at your girlfriend.
That's all it takes.
The lax way.
You know? So. Alright, well, thank you guys for tuning in. This was a fun episode, Mr. Jake Paul. Everybody's favorite topic around here. Came out victorious, as I predicted. Alright. I'm kind of mad that I gave Ben the benefit of the doubt, making it to the second round, actually.
Yeah, I bet the over. At 5.5.
5.5 out of 8.
So that didn't happen.
Yeah, well. Next, we'll see who Jake Paul decides to take on next time.
What's your prediction?
Oh, man. I feel that Jake Paul will probably fight, I want to say, Nate Diaz next.
I can see that.
I think Nate Diaz is the next stop.
If that happens, we better have stitches in the corner. I do not want that fight stopped because his face is falling off.
Yeah.
Which it will.
He just bleeds.
Yeah.
He gets, you flick him in his fucking forehead and he bleeds like crazy.
I'm the best motherfucker out there.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate all the love as usual. Please make sure to follow us wherever you stream your platform, whatever platform you stream your podcast on. Follow us on Instagram at Red Hair Don't Care Podcast. We will keep the Dogecoin updates going on the Instagram stories as the night goes on and as the day goes on. And, yeah, Marist AD. Unblock me, bro. What's good?